If you didn't witness the fiery clash between Pachuca and Monterrey, you missed one of the most pulse-pounding Liga MX showdowns in recent memory, a night where the pitch burned with passion, controversy, and unrelenting action that kept fans on both sides glued to their seats as history was made. This was more than a match. It was a spectacle that left social media ablaze and reignited the conversation about just how intense Mexican football can get, especially when two titans collide under the floodlights with everything to play for and nothing to lose, as Pachuca stormed the field with fierce determination while Monterrey countered with brute strength and tactical brilliance, setting the stage for a battle that exploded from the opening whistle with an early goal that shattered expectations, flipping the tempo and forcing both teams into a do-or-die rhythm that left no room for hesitation or mercy. And while US fans might usually tune in for Premier League or MLS action, this matchup proved that Liga MX delivers drama at an entirely different level, packed with world-class skill, theatrical moments, and raw emotion that turned every pass and every shot into something unforgettable. And when Pachuca's striker netted a stunning long-range goal in the 12th minute, the stadium erupted into chaos, fireworks in the stands and fists pumping across thousands of fans while Monterrey regrouped, refusing to be intimidated, striking back just minutes later with a perfectly executed corner that ended with a powerful header into the top corner, making it 1-1 and sending a clear message that this match was far from over. And what followed was a rollercoaster of chances, missed penalties, edge-of-your-seat near misses, and midfield battles so intense it felt like war, with fouls flying and tempers flaring until the referee had no choice but to step in with a controversial red card in the 39th minute that sent one of Monterrey's key defenders off the pitch and sparked furious protests from players and fans alike, a moment that tilted the momentum heavily in Pachuca's favor and had pundits debating the fairness of the call. Yet even with 10 men, Monterrey didn't back down, holding their line like warriors and launching counterattacks that almost changed the narrative. And all the while, the US audience watching from late-night streams or early morning highlights were treated to a footballing masterclass of intensity, tension, and talent rarely seen outside of a World Cup quarterfinal. And as the second half opened with fresh legs and fresh fire, Pachuca pushed forward relentlessly, their fans urging them on with deafening chants and colorful flares lighting up the night sky. And just when it seemed like the extra man would make the difference, Monterrey shocked everyone by scoring a lightning-fast breakaway goal that stunned the home crowd and flipped the atmosphere upside down, the visiting bench erupting in celebration as the scoreboard read 2-1, and Pachuca suddenly found themselves against the ropes, a twist few saw coming. Yet as true champions do, Pachuca rallied with grit and heart, bombarding the Monterrey goal with wave after wave of relentless attacks until finally in the 76th minute, their persistence paid off as their captain delivered a clinical finish off a rebounded save, leveling the game and setting up a dramatic final act that had fans from California to New York sitting forward in anticipation. And the final 15 minutes were pure chaos, near misses, heroic saves, desperate defending, and one final moment of madness as a potential game-winning goal from Pachuca in stoppage time was ruled offside by VAR, a gut-wrenching call that sparked emotional scenes on the pitch and left viewers everywhere gasping in disbelief. And as the whistle blew signaling a 2-2 draw, both teams collapsed in exhaustion, knowing they had given their all in a battle that will be talked about for years, a perfect example of why Liga MX deserves more eyes in the United States, not just for the goals but for the soul, the rivalry, and the unapologetic drama that makes every second matter. And if you missed this clash, you didn't just miss a game. You missed a moment in football history, one that proved once again why the beautiful game in Mexico is anything but ordinary. And as fans continue to debate the referee's decisions, the tactical shifts, and what this draw means for the playoff picture, one thing is certain. Pachuca versus Monterrey delivered a night of pure football magic that no US fan should overlook, a reminder that sometimes the greatest stories in sport don't come from the biggest leagues, but from the heart-pounding nights where pride, history, and destiny collide in front of roaring fans and a world that's finally starting to watch.